Let's just get right to it. We need to have a serious talk about the year 2026. Because if you're still playing by the career rules from just a couple of years ago, you're not just standing still, you are actively falling behind. And fast. The professional world we all thought we knew, it's been completely flipped on its head. And right now we're going to break down exactly why, and more importantly, what you absolutely have to do about it, starting today.
Look, this quote from Dan Martell isn't here to scare you for no reason. It's a wake-up call. You know that little feeling in the back of your mind? That anxiety about your job, your future, your security? That's not in your head. It's your gut reacting to one of the biggest economic shifts of our lifetime. The ground is literally moving under our feet, and pretending it isn't is the single worst mistake you can possibly make right now.
So what is actually going on here? Well, we're living through something called the Great Devaluation. And what that means is that everything we were taught about building a career, it's being proven wrong in real time. The playbook that our parents used, the one that even worked for us just a few years back, it's officially obsolete. You can pretty much throw it in the trash.
That sense of stability that we all kind of got used to, it was built on a set of assumptions that have just been completely shattered. You know, these core ideas like a college degree is your golden ticket for life, a white-collar job is inherently safe, or that as an employee you hold all the power. Well, those pillars are crumbling, and they're crumbling fast.
Think about it. We were all told a degree guarantees a good job. But the reality in 2026? It's all about what you can do, your actual skills, how quickly you can adapt. That's what matters now. We assumed that professional office jobs were the safest bet. Now, those are the exact roles that AI is targeting first. And that whole idea that workers had all the leverage? Companies are getting lean, they're freezing hiring, and they're focused on one thing, efficiency. The entire power dynamic has done a 180.
And this isn't some small, slow change. This is a massive shift. A McKinsey report estimates that 12 million people in the US alone might have to completely switch careers by 2030. Just let that number sink in. 12 million. That's not a ripple. That's a tsunami. And this huge displacement is creating something even more dangerous than just job losses.
It's creating a massive, widening gap. It's not about just keeping up anymore. The pace of change has hit hyperdrive. And this huge chasm is opening up between the people who are ready for this new world and, well, everyone else. The world is just moving faster than we can adapt. It's creating a very clear divide.
And at the absolute center of all this disruption is AI, artificial intelligence. It's a huge paradox, really. For a few people, it's this incredible tool, giving them leverage they've never had before. But for most people, it's the very thing creating this massive divide. It's drawing a clear line in the sand. On one side, you have the people who can command AI, and on the other, you have the people who are going to be replaced by it. There is no middle ground anymore.
So how ready is everybody for this? Well, the data is pretty jarring. A recent PwC survey found that a whopping 3 out of 4 employees, that's 75%, feel unprepared to use AI. This isn't just a simple skills gap, you guys. This is a readiness crisis. The vast majority of the workforce feels completely unequipped, and that feeling is the anxiety of being left behind made real.
And this right here, this illustrates a devastating trend that economists call the hollowing out of the middle class. So what does that mean in plain English? It means AI is really good at automating all those routine, predictable tasks that used to make up the middle of the career ladder. It's literally erasing those jobs, which pushes the income gap wider and creates this two-tiered world, a small group of high-skill winners at the very top and a huge group of people at the bottom left wondering where their careers went.
Okay, so that's the problem. It's big, it's urgent, and yeah, it's a little unsettling. But here's the good news. There is a way to get across this gap. And it starts with a concept that might sound a bit weird at first, but it is absolutely crucial for your survival. It's called the unlearning advantage. This is the question that really matters, right? How do you actually build a bridge from where you are now to a secure future on the other side? And what if I told you the answer isn't about learning more things, but about getting rid of the old stuff first?
See, before you can learn the new skills that you need to thrive, you first have to unlearn the old rules. You have to actively identify and throw out those outdated ideas we just talked about. The idea that your degree is enough or that your job title keeps you safe. Unlearning is about making space. It's like cleaning out your closet. You have to get rid of the old junk before you can put anything new in. It is the absolute first step to survival.
All right, so once you've made that space by unlearning, it's time to build. And let's get super practical. No more vague advice. This is the blueprint. Here are 6 specific, high-income career paths that are not just surviving this AI revolution, they're actually being supercharged by it. Just look at this list. These are the core functions of the new economy. A creative director? They provide the human vision and taste that an AI then executes. A data analyst? They're the strategist turning messy data into game-changing insights. Cybersecurity specialist? They're basically fighting in a digital arms race every single day. Then you have engineers in robotics and full stack, who are literally building the physical and digital world we're all about to live in. And at the very top, the AI specialists themselves, creating the tools that are driving all this change and, yeah, commanding massive salaries.
So why are these jobs so durable? What do they all have in common? It's simple. They don't compete with AI. They direct it. People in these roles control the most valuable parts of any business: the strategy, the vision, the security, the innovation. AI becomes a tool that they use, not a threat that replaces them. They are the essential humans in the loop.
There is absolutely no time to wait. You can't sit around and hope your company trains you, or wait for the economy to settle down. It's not going to happen. The window of opportunity to get ahead of this thing is closing. You have to take ownership of your own learning, your own future, and you have to start today, right now.
So we end with this, a choice. And it's a choice that every single one of us is making, whether we realize it or not. By 2026, you're either going to be an architect of this new world, someone who understands the tools and is building the future, or you're going to be a relic of the old one, clinging to outdated skills and wondering what on earth happened. The choice is yours. Start now, or you're going to regret it later.